Hello, everyone. Welcome to Everything Arsenal and welcome to an academy update. It's always so hard to say an academy update, but yeah, Arsenal under 23s were in action today just before the Arsenal main team game, just an hour before. And we actually had a tough game against Manchester United, and we managed to get a 3-1 victory, as you can see on screen. A very, very good start to the season from the young guys. Last season, we were so close to getting relegated. And a team like United literally whooped us 4 or 5 goals last season. I think it was 4-0. It was a terrible time last season in terms of under 23s. We even sacked our coach in Steve Bold. We got a new coach and he's actually done pretty well. He's done very well so far. There's been 4 games and we've managed 3 wins so far, and I'll definitely take it. So a game against United, always very tough in the under 23s team. They're just like City. Basically, from top to bottom, their teams are quite okay. So the coach is doing a good job, and we managed to get a 3-1 win against United. So let's take a look at the lineup for today, which kind of lineup started today. So let me do this. And let's take a look at what lineup started today. So let me make this bigger. So that was our lineup today. Hope that's let me remove this from screen. Our lineup today had OKONKWO in goal. He was promoted to the first team recently, so it's kind of weird to see him playing in the under 23s again. But hey, we still have Leno and Ramsdale, so I think he needs to wait for his chance. We played a back three with REKIK, OGUNGBO, and MONLOUIS in the back three. Joel Lopez on the left and ALEBIOSU on the right. So this season we did actually sell a lot of youngsters, and most of them went out on loan. So this is really like a different team. Out of these players, maybe 4 or 5 were actually there last season. The likes of Nelson played a few games here. The likes of Smith Rowe played a few games. And the likes of KJ Hine, who's not there in goal, played a few games. We sold a couple of players as well to Brentford, to Swindon. So it's not the same players that were there last season. Patino was there last season. He started in midfield. He suffered an injury last season, so it's good to see him fit. AKINOLA is also in midfield alongside Hand, and then up front he had NKETIAH and Balogun. So I'd say for the under 23, that's a good front line. For United, the ones we'd recognize, Dean Henderson, the goalkeeper, played for United, and the good old Phil Jones actually started in defense. Phil Jones is still alive. Phil Jones started for them in defense, so you can see why we scored 3 goals there. So that was our starting lineup. In terms of the bench, we had Walters, we had Bere, we had Olanyinka, we had Ideo, and we had Ejeheri. For United, not really concerned much, but yeah, that was our lineup today, and we managed to get a 3-1 victory. Goals from Balogun. Balogun scored the first goal very early in the game, the first minute. Assist by ALEBIOSU. He also scored another one right before halftime to make it 2-0. Another assist from one of the midfielders, that's Hand, and then Patino, who's been really fantastic this season, made it 3-1 at the end. Shota actually scored against us last season, so he actually got a kind of a consolation goal for them. So that's where we stand in terms of beating United today. So the next thing I want to show you guys, I want to show you guys the results so far this season. All our results so far in the 4 games, if I can find them. So here we go. This season we've played against West Ham. The first game was a disaster. The first game was a disaster. I did a match review for that, and it was a disaster. As you can see, we lost 6-1. 6-1. Although West Ham did have a few of their first team players, the likes of Yamalenko in that game, the likes of Lanzini, so it was a bit unfair. The second game, though, we beat Crystal Palace 4-2. We also beat Tottenham away from home 2-1. Ignore the Southampton game, that was not a league game, but we beat Manchester United 3-1. Next up, some really tough games, Chelsea and City away back to back. So I'll always be back with the match reviews for that as well. Alongside it does, as long as it doesn't collide with Arsenal games, I'll be doing them immediately. But if it does, I'll just be doing them later. So that's the latest on the youngsters, the under 23s team. They started the season very well. I guess it has been a very good Saturday for Arsenal. I'll definitely take that. So that's the latest on them. Thank you for watching. Keep staying safe, and I'll definitely catch up with you guys on the next one. First up, smash the like button, and yeah, take care.